Hey, everybody, and welcome back to yet another episode of In the Box after a long break. So, yes, I know I took a very long break. Yeah, I just got busy with projects. I had to travel quite a bit, and I got busy setting up my school. I've started a school which is currently online. So we're doing online classes. So a lot of that took a lot of time and a lot of effort. Plus, I've been putting out songs as an artist again, singer songwriter, which is cool. So yeah, I've been super busy, but I really did want to come back and get this channel going again, and hopefully put out some content that's interesting for anybody who is a music producer, who's an audio engineer. Even if you're just a musician who has a home setup and just wants to make their songs sound a little better or their demos sound a little better, well, hopefully you can pick up some tips and tricks right here. So today is super interesting. We're going to talk about the different tonal characteristics of different recording consoles, classic consoles. So the three that we're going to be covering today is the SSL, the Neve, and the API. And we're doing it all in plugin format. It's not like I have those consoles lying around. So we're going to do it in plugin format, and we're just going to be running drums through it because I feel drums is it's one of those instruments that covers the entire frequency spectrum. Like you have your low end kick, and then you have your cymbals and stuff that are super shimmery and super high end. So hopefully you should be able to tell the character differences between the three consoles. And I haven't been afraid to drive the input gain of each channel just a little more, just to sort of push it a little bit, because that's when you start to really hear the harmonics and the saturation that comes from those preamps and from those consoles. So hopefully you guys can hear that. Let's jump right in and check it out. All right, guys. So as you can see that I have a Pro Tools session opened here, and I have soloed the drums. So we're just going to hear the drums. What we're going to do is I'm just going to play it, and then I'm going to leave the drums soloed, and then I'll unsolo them so that you can hear it with the track as well. And I'll keep doing that back and forth for maybe the entire pre-chorus and the chorus. So that should give you a pretty good idea of what they sound like by themselves and what they sound like, with reference to the song, which is important. And I'll do that for all the three consoles. Panic attack! I feel no hope all around me. The end. To every there you have it. That was all three consoles with the drums soloed, and then you're hearing it with the track. And we went, one by one. Now I tried to make the same movements as far as EQ and compression goes in all the three channels, but they react differently, so I kind of had to adjust a little bit. Especially with the API, because those EQs are program EQs as opposed to the Neve and SSL, which have parametric EQs. So obviously, with the API, you are limited a little bit. Um, but whatever, it's like I still did the best that I could to try to get the same vibe and the same feel. And I drove the input gain to a point where we start to hear some harmonic content and harmonic distortion coming from each of these channels. And pretty much that's when you exaggerate that a little bit, that's when you start to tell the subtle nuances. I think just at the top of my head, the things that really occurred to me was that the SSL was really nice and clean, right? So the SSL is known for not having any warmth as such, not like the Neve. The Neve is all about the warmth, but the SSL is cleaner in comparison, and it works and it accentuates odd harmonics when you drive the preamps. So that's a different sound as opposed to the Neve and the API, which are even harmonics. And I noticed, that the SSL had a really nice and clean top end. It just would open up really, really nicely. And it sounds the most similar to the actual mix that was released because I mixed it on an SSL. The Neve, I felt, has a really solid low end. The kick is so nicely rounded. I think my favorite kick was on the Neve. And it just, that Neve warmth just gives it a different type of tone. And maybe in some songs that's what you're looking for. With the API, I got a really smooth mid range. I felt that the snare sounded the best. Just the crispiness of the snare, just to me, just related really, really well and gelled really well with that API vision and those EQs and everything. That was my first impression of just the subtle differences of these. So if you guys noticed any differences, feel free to comment on the video and, let's get a dialogue going. Let's get, this conversation started. But either ways, these are all plugins that are available and at your disposal. So please go check them out. If you don't want to buy them, you can always just try them. But I guess for the UAD ones, you have to have a universal audio hardware. But Plugin Alliance has got some really good stuff. The Plugin Alliance has a Neve console as well. I just prefer to do it on the 88RS, I guess. But that is a variant of the 88RS as well. It is. But I don't know. I just chose to do it on the UAD. Anyhow, hope you guys enjoyed that. And take it easy. Thanks for watching.